yoga course. Today is day 2 and I have a complete seated on the mat flow for you because yoga does not need to be about strength. I say this all the time. It doesn't need to be about standing or being flexible or pushing through it. Yoga can really be a practice that you can utilize at any time, at any pace, at any level. So if you're feeling like, I don't know if I can keep doing this practice, I don't know how intense it's going to be, I guarantee you this practice, this flow today will change your mind. So this is going to be a seated flow, day 2, and get some water, get some tea, get some good comfy clothes on, get a block if you feel like you need one today, and I'll see you on the mat. Okay, so because this is a completely seated on the mat flow, we are going to begin in a seat. So beginning in a comfortable seat. If you feel like you need a blanket or a cushion or something to support your hips, please grab so now. And feel free to pause the video at any moment. I forgot to put that in the first video, but please pause at any single time to really help yourself slow down, take some breaths, just check back in, whatever you need to do. So if you need to take pause, please pause. So we're going to begin in a seat, closing our eyes. Beginning to establish a flow of breath that feels comfortable for you. I would suggest breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose. And the last one, I want you to breathe out through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling, releasing it through your mouth. Letting it all go. Keeping the eyes closed. I want you to now, on your inhale, breathe in to a count to 4 or 5. Pause at the top. Exhale for a count of 5 to 7. And I want you to keep repeating this breath cycle as we start our practice today. Keeping your eyes closed. Start to cultivate this rhythm of breath. And I want you to take 3 to 5 really deep breaths here. And on the last breath, take one more. Exhaling again through the mouth. And from here, I want you to flutter your eyes open. Move through your wrists, through your arms. Maybe take a big overhead stretch, whatever you're drawn to right now. And from here, we're going to come into a seated spinal twist. So taking your right hand and reaching over to your left knee, and then taking your left hand, placing it behind you, you're gently going to just turn slightly back without forcing or pushing. Coming into a nice, easy spinal twist. Looking over that shoulder. Keeping the breath through the practice that we started in the beginning. One more deep breath in and out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch sides. One more breath. Exhale, inhale. Back to center. And then we're going to take that same opposite hand to knee pose that you were just doing. And this time we'll do the right side first. So we're going to take our left hand on our right knee first, placing it down ever so gently, and then take our right hand. We're going to do an opener, a chest opener, heart opener if you want to call it. Opening up to the sky, keeping a subtle bend in our joints always to protect them. Inhaling, exhaling back down. And then we're going to take that arm that was just above head, place it on our left knee, so right hand, left knee, and then bring that left arm up to the sky. Switching sides. One more deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Maybe a couple shoulder rolls. Do a couple arm swings. Then we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So inhaling, placing our hands on our knees. You can put them on the ground if that's more comfortable, I guess, but more on your knees or on the side of your hips. And we're going to inhale, look up to the sky. Arching ever so slightly through that back. Exhaling it, rolling it back down. Curving through that spine. Repeating a few times here, so inhaling on the way up. Exhaling down. One more time. Breathing in here. Exhale, release. All right, we're going to move into a butterfly position now. So bringing our feet together, splaying those legs and hips apart. And again, if your hips or your feet are farther out, it's not as deep as a stretch. If they're closer in, it's going to be a little bit deeper. So find that perfect balance for you. And again, we don't want to be feeling any pain, any force. We're trying to create an easy practice, a simple practice, a practice that we can actually do every day, a practice that feels consistent for us and easy. Kind of wiggle back and forth. That feels okay, or stay still. And we're going to inhale, come back to center. Exhale, I'm going to shift my right leg out and we're going to come into a spread foot pose. So if you're more comfortable doing your left leg first, that's totally okay. We always suggest as teachers to do the leg or the part of your body that's not as sore first, because if you're doing, a double-sided thing, like we have two legs, if we stretch our leg that has more tension first, then when we stretch our other leg, we're going to feel like we need to stretch this one again. So what we do is we stretch the leg that doesn't feel as tight, or the body part, and then we do the opposite side. So do whatever feels comfortable for you. So I'm going to extend my right leg out, and here we're not trying to force, we're not trying to touch our toes and be those crazy flexible people. We want to just ease into the pose. So here, keeping a gentle bend, it doesn't have to be way off the ground, but a little bit of a bend here. Don't want to totally extend all the way through the leg and overextend the leg here. So I like to gently activate through my feet. Let's do it this way. Activate through my feet, keeping my toes up. And then if you can reach over and grab your toes. If it's more comfortable, you can just turn towards your leg and just keep your hands on your thigh. This is really nice too. Or fold all the way forward. But whatever you do, keep it at your pace. Take about 2 more breaths here. Then on your next breath out, we're going to inhale and switch sides. And it's also really important here to make sure that we are staying tall through the spine. We're not collapsing and kind of falling into this little position. We're staying tall, we're staying strong even though we're seated on the mat. So we're going to, again, stay tall, keep our chest towards our foot. Activate the foot a little bit, not overextending or keeping it too soft, but right in that sweet spot. And then you find your place. And you breathe through it. And then we're going to take one more deep breath in. Now, coming back to center. And now we're going to shift into a half cow face. So this is one of my favorite postures, especially to get into the back of the hips, the legs. It's a really great stretch. I love it. I do it all the time. But what it is essentially a half crisscross. So I'm going to take my left leg, go underneath, and take my right leg and come on top. And then I'm just going to fold it over. And if you're here and you're like, whoa, Kenz, this is a lot, then I want you to just stay right here. If you're here and you're like, what are we doing? This feels like we're in kindergarten. Let's move on. Then I want you to just gently fold forward. If you feel like you need to even go further, go here. But no judgment. There is absolutely no judgment in wherever you are. This is a practice for you. So please take your time. Please do what feels good for you. And remember that you are enough. I am here as a yoga teacher, but I once was not someone that I would call flexible or strong or imagined I would be in this place. So if you're sitting at home like, I don't know how flexible I am, let it go. Let it go. This isn't about flexibility. This is about being comfortable and getting connected with your body and your mind. So wherever you're at, take another breath. Release, and then come back up if you were fold forward, and then we're going to switch sides. And again, at any time, pause if you need to move into another posture, if you need to just like take a rest, take a rest. Seriously. Taking a couple more breaths. And again, keeping that rhythm of breath all the way through the movement. Finding that wave, that flow. And we're going to come back up. And then come back into our seat. We're going to do a couple stretches in our upper body and our arms, and then we are going to move into a gentle Shavasana. So first things first, we're going to do an eagle arm seated pose. So I'm going to take my left arm and my right arm, I'm going to take my right arm and go underneath my left. You see here, got some space. And I'm going to get them a little closer, divide it a little bit more, kind of at the same time, sort of dance them together, twist your arms. And now we have a nice shoulder, nice chest, nice upper body stretch. No pain, no worries. Staying tall and long. Want you to take one more breath. Exhale, inhale, unravel. Open up wide. And then we're gonna do the opposite arm. So left arm underneath the right. Again, dance them together. Thread. And keep them tall and long. And you can close your eyes and keep a nice soft gaze. But find a place that you are comfortable. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, unravel. Long. Open up. Whew. Let it go. And then we're going to inhale. Bring our arms up above head. We're going to exhale into a cactus arm. Opening that chest up wide. Bringing the palms. Spreading them, putting the fingertips back up. Exhale down. And we are going to come into a quick child's pose. So in child's pose, you can come to a narrow or a wide leg child's pose. And whatever you do here, I want you to get comfortable because we're going to be here for just a few breaths, a few minutes. So it's going to be a quick little shavasana. So coming into your child's pose of choice, down on the mat, extend your hands out long, arms out long. If you're feeling more called to it, you can even tuck your arms back. I kind of like extending my arms out just to feel a little bit more grounded and rooted into the earth. So as we come to the end of our practice, in day 2 of this yoga challenge, how are you feeling? How does your body feel after 2 practice days in a row? How does your mind feel compared to before you started? And as you're gently reflecting, without too much thought, I want you to feel into those spaces, feel into the openness in your body, in your mind. And give yourself some gratitude, some love, and some kindness for showing up today, yesterday, and every day for yourself. I want you to take one more deep breath in. Exhale. The light within me honors the light within you. Thank you for showing up to practice and for being here for yourself. I appreciate you so much for being here. And the light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.